Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Minecraft Snapshot showcase video, if that's what it's called. Anywho, you guys, we are going to be we're going to be doing a review of the Minecraft Snapshot 15W34B. You can also see it on the lower left corner of the screen here. The very first thing that I would like to point out to you guys, actually, no, I take that back. In this video, we're going to be covering various things that have already been out in previous snapshots, but this is the latest one that I decided to wait for to do a video to cover stuff with. But the very first thing I would like to point out is right next to your worlds, you'll see that you have something that resembles thumbnail, sort of like what YouTube has going on, you know? Right here, at least, the Let's Build and Words Not Correct world, these are not snapshot saved worlds, so that's why they're black and white, and they sort of don't forget to back up this world. And also, guys, remember, snapshots are severely unstable and do not feature final product stuff, so if you want to play a snapshot in one of your worlds, make sure you do back it up, so that way you will have a version to roll back to in the event that your world is no longer playable or enjoyable. So with that being said, let's get on with the show. The very first thing I want to show you guys is, well, I'm home and, oh, nope, can't rest now. There are monsters nearby. So what a perfect opportunity for me to show you. Let me just go ahead and turn down these music and sounds here. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn this down to 30. I like to keep it at an even number. So the very first thing that I would like to show you guys is, did you see that right there? If you notice, it takes a brief second or two to be able to actually pull up your sword. That is something that was fairly recent. And now let's go ahead and show one of the new combat features. Well, not features. Well, yes, it is actually a feature. So you see, we have the spider coming at us, right? Well, let's go ahead and take a good swing at it, alright? Now, if you'll notice that it's actually taking a bit of time for the sword to actually go ahead and come back up after swinging it. This is something that can and will affect the PvP community in regards to Minecraft stuff. There is a way that you could turn that off, so you can go ahead and spam click, because as you guys can tell, I may be able to spam click, but it will take a brief second or two in order for the sword to go back up, if you want to call it that, to be able to go back to holding it properly. Let's go ahead and actually take a look at how this looks in F5 mode. So as you guys can tell, we're swinging. It doesn't really seem to look a whole lot different other than it's slowed down, but as you guys can tell from the first person view at least, it's taking its grand old time. So also to go with that, if you want to be able to see how long your charge is, what it's being called, the charge rate or something, you can just simply go into your settings, go into options, video settings. Right here it will say attack indicator off. You can now put that to crosshairs. So let's go ahead and find something to whack away with here. Hello. Oh, I hear a spider. There we go. So if you'll look right beneath the crosshairs on the screen, you'll see a sword indicator that is then charging. And as you guys can also tell, there are now hearts that will be shown visibly that show that the player and or mob that you are hitting will actually take damage. Let's see that again. So as you guys can tell, a full charge swing will do a lot more damage, whereas let's say you want to spam it, not so many hearts come out. And yeah, so basically a fully charged sword will do the full damage as it states it can do, whereas just spamming it will simply not do the thing anymore. So some people may like this, some people may not. In all honesty, I think this will be great for the community, Minecraft community, because, well, you know, anyone can go ahead and spam a button just to, you know, get a cheap shot kill, whatever. But, you know, at least this one you'll actually have to calculate when and how and where you're going to strike your blow at. So in case you did not know, there is something called beetroot soup. And the way you make this is simply by taking 6 beetroots, placing them on top of each other, 3 going horizontal, 2 going vertical, and then you just place a bowl beneath it. It's pretty much like making signs. You know, you place your 6 planks of any kind, and then you just place your stick right there. So we have 3 hunger bars missing. If we eat a beetroot soup, it seems to have fueled up those 3. So, okay. I'm not sure if that's the actual amount of health it can replenish. So the next thing I'd like to show you guys is actually the diamond armor that I am wearing. I completely forgot that I was wearing it, actually. So if you just take a notice right now, the the armor icons that are above the 10 hearts are full and everything, but as we continue to go through this little video and take more and more damage, you're going to notice something different, which I think will actually be really good for the armor and PvP-ness. So the next thing I want to go over with you guys are shields. Shields have been around, I think by now, at the point of the recording of this video, they've been around for about, I don't know, 2 snapshots. I could be wrong. Let's just safely go inside real quick. To make shields, all you need is 1 iron ingot. You need 3 pieces of wood, and then 3 wool. And bam. So now, as you guys can tell, bam, you got a shield. And the shield will take durability damage. It's not a forever lasting thing. And the way you repair shields, at least to my knowledge, is through an iron ingot. Yeah, I believe you just got to place the shield in the crafting bench and then the iron ingot with it as well. But we're going to go ahead and evaluate that later on. Next up, you can make different colored shields. As you guys can tell, magenta. The reason why I chose magenta is mainly because, oh, hello there, zombie, is because most of the, oh, let's get in the cover real quick. Most of my titles and everything in the recordings of these videos, most of the headlines in these videos are magenta colored. Don't ask me why. But yeah, so as you guys can tell by right clicking, we now no longer can do the universal peace sign with our sword. But instead, if you have a shield in your offhand, which you can place items in by hitting the F key, it is now going to be there. And as you guys can tell, our shield is taking some damage. Once again, you can see the little shield, the sword charging indicator right beneath the crosshairs on the screen. What did I want to do here? Hold on, let me glance over my notes. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so the next thing that I would actually like to show you guys is... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I wanted to show you. So, video settings, under the attack indicator options through crosshairs, you can also have something called the Hotbar, which is basically going to do the same type of animation where, let's just place that right there and clear up our Hotbar inventory. Where's that spider? There seems to be a lot of spiders in this area here. I'm not sure why. Oh man, that's a lot. So let's go ahead, and if you take a look at the one hotbar to the far right, the one slot there, you will then see a a sword charging indicator there. That'll also tell you, hey, you know, your charge is refueling, whatever, and bam. But as you guys can tell, with the spamming of the attack button on my mouse, well, maybe the spider isn't the best option to do, but there you go. Actually, yeah, I'm spamming the attack button, and he must have been weak already. By spamming the attack button and everything, you're not going to do the full 8 damage that a diamond sword says it does. Oh, hello there, Skello. As you guys also may be aware, skeletons can now have their own shooting animation, and by right-clicking with the shield in my offhand, the shield will do its thing. Let's just stand still. So arrows will not actually give you a knockback. I'm not sure why I thought they would, but I don't know. Bam, once again, spamming the attack button with my diamond sword out, which does 8+ damage, or plus 8 damage, I'm not sure. But yeah, as you guys can tell, the shield is doing its thing. Let's actually go ahead and take it out, so that way we can now get some damage done on our armor. Oh, look, creeper. That's a perfect way to get some damage for our armor. Die, spider. Come on. Without killing me! Oh, man. Oh, charge! charge. It seems to take about maybe about a second or two at the most, 2 seconds. So the armor is still hanging in there. So let's just go ahead and keep running around and doing our thing. And let just mobs attack us from here on out. The next thing I want to go over in this video with you guys are lingering potions. And, okay. So for those of you who may or may not know what a lingering potion is, a lingering potion is basically a splash potion. As you can tell, I have 3 of them right here. But the thing is, you guys, alright, this is how you're going to be able to make them. You want to take, your usual potions. Let's just throw them into the brewing stand here. Let's take our nether wart. And we're going to be making fire resistance lingering potions, by the way. I forgot to mention that right off the bat. So let's go ahead and do this. Ooh. Oh, that's nifty. I did not even know that. If you take a look over at the to the right of the furthest right hotbar slot, if I hit this grass, you even get to see your attack indicator. Okay, so that's not just a sword thing. It's an actual, okay, just in general attacking thing. Although, I could have sworn that I saw it. Okay, so it's only when you left click in general. Okay, that's good to know. So here we go. We're going to just make our little crafting stand right here. This is my little starter chest, by the way. While that's cooking up, we're going to go over how to make these end stones into end stone brick. It's just like taking 4 normal stone blocks to make stone brick blocks. Yeah, pardon me for that. And yeah, I mean, I was just taking a moment to think over how nice it looked, and I think I would be able to include it. So let's go ahead and throw some redstone into this just to get our potion effect to last a bit longer. The one thing I want to state right here and now is that in order to get your lingering potion of any sort, you are going to need something called Dragon's Breath. In the best way, well, not the best, in fact, the only way you can acquire the Dragon's Breath is by going into the end, fighting the Ender Dragon, pardon me for that, by fighting the Ender Dragon, oh man, I'm sorry for my speech today, I'm a bit tired after my swim workout. And then once you kill the Ender Dragon, you're going to be able to swoop up his fire breath, whatever you want to call it, his ender breath, whatever, with potions, and then you get something called Dragon's Breath. Now, even if you were to try and make it into a splash potion, actually, let's hop into game mode 1 real quick here. And just check this out. Dragon's Breath, yep. So you cannot actually, let's go ahead and grab some iron too, by the way, just to be safe for something. This is just for purpose testing because I'm also learning this with you guys as well on camera as we go about. But anywho, yeah, you cannot drink the potion. I'm right-clicking right now. You can't drink it. You cannot transform it into a splash potion. The only way you'd be able to throw it or drop it is by hitting the Q key, which we all know drops your items in general, like so. Let's go ahead and pick up all this stuff here. So now that you have your splash, now that we turned our fire resistance potion into a fire resistance potion tier 2, meaning it lasts a lot longer, and then we threw the gunpowder into the brewing stand, which turns it into a splash potion of fire resistance. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and place our Dragon's Breath into the main ingredient inserting slot, whatever you want to call this. Let's just place it up right here. And no, Siri, I do not need you right now. Sorry about that. And then as you guys can tell, it's going to do its little brewing thing. And actually, let's go ahead and see if we can repair our shield right now. So, can you do this? No. Maybe I would have to actually use an anvil. Let's go ahead in here real quick. Throw this in here. No. Oh, okay. So I took a plain white shield made out of 3 white wool, not 3 magenta wool. And apparently you can go ahead and fix it completely. I'm not sure if, it's going to work like armor where the less durability it has, the more shields you would have to place in order to repair it. I don't know why that would be a thing, but that's something that could be possible. Anywho, let's go ahead and check this out now. So we now have 3 lingering potions of fire resistance. And now you may notice the splash potion of fire resistance tier 2 was at 6 minutes. This is now at 2 minutes duration time. And the difference between this lingering potion of fire resistance and a splash potion, when you throw a splash potion of fire resistance, it's going to hit where it's land, and then bam. It's going to give its effect to any players or mobs there. I think it gives it to mobs. But if we throw this lingering potion of fire resistance, you will now see that we have particle effects that are, as it states, lingering around, which is pretty much the main idea. So now also with the 1.9 features that we will be getting that were included in previous snapshots, if you notice at the top right corner of your screen here, you're going to now see the fire resistance icon. And if we also hit the E key to open up our inventory, you'll also see that we have the fire resistance icon, badge, whatever you want to call it, right here as well. So, let me look over my notes here. So we covered the beetroot, we covered the lingering potions. I stated that you will need dragon's breath. As you guys can tell also, we got our glass bottle back that was containing the dragon's breath. Okay, so let me go ahead and take some damage here, and I'll be right back with you guys. It's a zombie apocalypse, I tell you! Zombie apocalypse! Alright, so let's go ahead and take some damage here. Oh my god, look at all that! Let's see if we can get a thumbnail. Thumbnail! Anywho, you guys, here we are! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You guys are supposed to be hitting me. Take it. Oh, baby zombie! Baby zombie! Let's go ahead and just simply try to escape that. Are you guys hurting me yet? Oh, jeez, I don't want to die or anything, but oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go ahead and just run and get out of here, pretty much. Yeah, baby zombie! Well, at least the spamming of the buttons still will be able to push them back, as if, they had the knockback, whatever. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ, no. So the one thing I want to also point out to you guys real quick, since we're here, is that we got 3.5 hearts. I mean, not hearts. We got 3.5 hunger bars missing, and now that's 4, so let's go ahead and eat a beetroot soup, just so then we can confirm that it will indeed, in fact, fill up 3 hunger bars. But, man, my shield is taking a lot of damage here. Okay, yeah. I will say this, the whole charging of the sword, I don't mind it at all. Again, I'm in favor of it, because it'll at least then show that you have to actually calculate when and where and how you're going to be striking your fatal blow to thy opponent, as opposed to just running into someone's face and spamming the clicking button and everything. But I would at least like to just point out that the armor, as your armor takes damage, it will in fact actually reduce the armor icons on your hotbar, which means obviously, which of course means then you're not going to be as protected or armored up as you will be. So let's go ahead and place this in here. Where's my crafting table? Just to make sure that we can confirm this here. So by just placing them into the crafting table, it will not do it. In order to repair your shields, you're going to have to treat it like your weapons and tools, which I guess makes sense really, because a shield is what? A weapon, a tool, maybe both. Is it too much to ask for both? But yeah, so you're going to just place your damaged shield in the slot A, or slot 1, whatever you want to call it. Place you can either place the shield of that coloring or a shield of any other color, I suppose, if it's going to work with the white shield as well. And bam, just as good as new. So you guys, that's going to do it for this Minecraft Snapshot review, if you want to call it that actually, as opposed to a showcase. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys would like to see another Minecraft Snapshot review video, be sure to let me know in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I mean, I survived the zombie apocalypse. How many people can say they did that? But anywho, you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, peeps, this is Vanillaraccoon. Peace out.